Hey there, fellow marketers, Professor Wolters here, and today we're going to continue our discussion on the 5 C's of pricing. And what we're going to look at today are company objectives and how companies' objectives will influence their pricing models. For example, if you're a company that really focuses on being affordable, you're a Wal-Mart, you're an Aldi, you're a Ford, we want to make products that a lot of people can afford, well, that's going to influence how you price. Whereas if you're like Ferrari and you're like, look, we want to be high-end, we want to be fancy, we want to charge a lot, of course, that's going to influence your pricing as well. So just what our company's really trying to do. And that's why our goal specification for our company is very important and for determining our pricing. So if you think about it, where are some places that you go? What is their overall pricing strategies? I know I talk about Walmart and Aldi, but maybe there's another store you go to that you know that, look, if I go there, whatever it is, it's going to cost more because they're going to be delivering something more to me. Maybe it's better customer service. Maybe it's just the way the store is set up. There's a lot of things that can influence it that really come from what your company's objectives really are. And if we look at some of the objectives they might have, one, you might look at profitability. You know, they might have target profits they look to make. You can have that. You look at sales volume. Maybe they want to look at the number of sales they can have when they're there. You might look at social causes. Hey, look, part of our profits are going to help save the turtles that lay eggs here in Savannah and Tybee Island. These kind of things will influence our pricing, and so we have to factor that in. And the thing is, when you're looking at these company objectives, sometimes the company objective is just, we want to maintain our market share, or we want to price ourselves so we can have a certain part of the market. Because think about it, if you want to have 50% market share, you have to make sure you have a price that 50% of the market can actually pay, right? So that might influence it. Like, okay, what is the price when you have to stay at 50% or 30% market share? That could influence it, because you can see we're losing our market share. Do we lower our price in order to increase our market share because more people can afford it? These are discussions you're going to have about your company objectives and how they're going to influence your pricing. Now, another thing you might look at is some companies, their whole objective is we're just going to meet our competition's pricing. Now, one of the other 5 C's of pricing is competition, but this one's a little bit different to look at competition overall. Here, our whole company's business is we're going to match their price. That's all it is. Like, we're just following them. That can be your company's objective, especially if you're one of those market followers. Hey, we're just going to do what the competition does. That's all we're going to be doing. We might just follow that. Another thing you might look at is customer satisfaction. If our company objective is to make our customer happy, we're going to do whatever that takes. Well, usually it means better service, so it means we're going to have to charge higher prices to pay our people more, to train our people better, and things like that. That's going to influence it. Also, you might look at it in terms of customer satisfaction, maybe in terms of the ease of the purchasing process. No haggle pricing, no negotiations, make it easier for you to buy. All those things can really influence your final price that you're going to give customers because it's part of your company's objectives, okay? And then the same thing you look at is look, sometimes you just want to look like you're the nicest place out there. You want to be the high-end. You want to be the Gucci. You want to be the Louis Vuitton. Well, just by having Gucci and Louis Vuitton on the brand, you know that t-shirt, that bag is going to cost a lot more than if you get it from somewhere else. So it's getting kind of windy here, so I'll cut it off for today. But I just want to kind of give you this one of the 5 C's of pricing, the company objective, because it really can have a big impact on the pricing for your business. Anyway, I wish you all the best, and I'll say bye.